Well, Ibrahim Traore, he's really pulling crowd. You all know that Putin had been very, very, you know, caring, or let's say he has been Ibrahim Traore's right hand man. Like, they talk together, they love themselves, and they are there for each other. When this whole assassination matter started, when they were trying to unalive Ibrahim Traore, they had tried to see how they on their own side, even though it's a warring country, they've tried to see how they could help, but they've they still have meetings, hold meetings with different world leaders, trying to see how they can come through for Ibrahim Traore. See, no matter how much you want to be on your own as a president, you still need certain people who have your love at heart to be there for you. Now, Ibrahim Traore is somebody that naturally likes Putin, and Putin likes him. They've done so many meetings where Putin would give him the floor to speak, and he spoke so well and highly of Putin, and Ibrahim Traore did same. So now, when this whole thing happened where they were trying to, plot another coup, of course they did, but the the military in Burkina Faso knocked it out because they already knew what was going to happen. And it takes not just one person to plan a coup and execute that coup. And that was how Putin had to send some Commandos from his own country to come put an end, to protect and be there for Ibrahim Traore. Because whether we like it or not, Ibrahim Traore's security, we will not say his security is compromised, no. But they needed an external person who does not have any interest in the whole thing to be there with Ibrahim Traore, and a few people he still trusts. Because whenever there is a breach in security, the right thing to do is to change your security, is to just change them, to ensure that you change them and they are no longer part of your team. How can somebody be fighting with someone who is just 30 something years old? Old people, oh. Like, if the one that is even making me upset is the fact that African leaders who are old. In fact, there's one particular country that their president is older than me. He's 40 something. Like, this man has been president even before I was born. And you see what they are doing? All these people, what are they doing? They are supporting the West. Why? Why would they be supporting the West against their own? Ibrahim Traore is just a small boy. He's just 36, 37 years. He just celebrated his birthday. Or rather, it's supposed to be his birthday, but he didn't even pay attention. It was all about his own country. Well, you see, the thing is, because Ibrahim Traore is trying to change the status quo, he's saying he doesn't want aid from these people. Surely will allow him now. So Putin is his right-hand man, and Putin had sent their Commandos to come help him, not to fight, but to protect him. And I watched one video where they say, Ibrahim Traore left the country, he fled the country, he fled the country, and he's trying to ensure that Ibrahim Traore that same day was commissioning something that, see, let me tell you something, every other day Ibrahim Traore is trying to commission one or two things. God, this man is somebody that we Africans, like I have said to someone that I'm no longer a Nigerian, I'm now from Burkina Faso, please, Ibrahim Traore is now my president. Do you know what that means? That you disown your own country to claim another country because of how the person or their president is acting. Ibrahim Traore is a young boy. These are the kind of leaders we need in government. Not all these old rickety people who, I'm not saying to be old is bad, but for Christ's sake, if you are old, if you are 70, 80, please, what do you want in government? 90 years, 100. What do you want in government? And a lot of African leaders, I don't know when they will come out of this. In fact, I think at some point I used to feel that maybe the West is angry that Africans now know they are left from right. Because before now, when the West say, we want you people to lie down on the floor, we'll lie down. They want you people to walk and put your head on the ground and walk with your legs up, we'll do it. We want you people not to smile, we'll not smile. We want you to sit down, we want you to be fatting on the road, we'll do it. We want you to go and clear grass, we'll do it. But for some reason, God decided to liberate us. We wanted independence so bad. But are we truly independent? Or are we truly dependent or independent? I don't even know the word to use. Why can't they just leave Ibrahim Traore to do what he's doing? But for Christ's sake, I want to know. When Nigerian presidents are contesting, or maybe people are vying for different positions, and then they are contesting for election, I used to hear people say, the West is supporting this person. I will be like, maybe it's just normal politicking. People just want to say those things. My dear, this Ibrahim Traore's issue had opened my eyes. I'm beginning to understand this whole thing. I am beginning to make meaning from it. So the West is always supporting different African countries just so that they pick somebody who dances to their tune. Yes. You know that country that they don't mention? You know that country that you cannot mention? The easy country. You know it now. That you can never mention. Because if you mention it, they'll do something to your video. You know those people? If you know how those people take us, if you know how they take us, we Africans, do you even believe that there are some African countries that don't see themselves as Africans? Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? They're Africans too, but they don't see themselves as though they're Africans. They are black skin. Don't it not look like, I'm saying they're Africans and they are Igbo or they are fair? They are Africans, black Africans, but they don't see themselves as such because they feel that being African is they're looking for status symbol. You must have a certain class to be able to be in that light. And the foreign people, we say we Africans want to do our things so we don't want your aid. Where did we go wrong again? And then you are planning to honor life Ibrahim Traore, a very small boy. That's what Thomas Sankara did. Thomas Sankara did this. He did this to him. My guys, you people should leave Ibrahim Traore alone. Because Ibrahim Traore is a guy that so many African countries love him. Please, let me know where you're watching from. What African country are you watching from? Do you love Ibrahim Traore? Let's know in the comment. Because I posted one video where Ibrahim Traore made a speech. I think it was a meeting between Ibrahim Traore, other African leaders, and Putin was there. You needed to see how a lot of people were talking about confessing their love to Ibrahim Traore. They love him so much. They love Ibrahim Traore so much. In fact, is there anybody with their right senses that will not love Ibrahim Traore? I doubt if there's anybody that is normal that will not love Ibrahim Traore. I don't believe. So let us put our acts right. Let us just know that, whatever it is we are doing, it's for the good of the people. Ibrahim Traore is after his people. You never see Ibrahim Traore carry his wife. You never see him carry his mother. Nobody knows his family. In fact, they are so surprised about Ibrahim Traore. From where did this guy come from? That's what they cannot understand. So they now want to lie on him. Because that's what they do. They begin to lie, push a narrative. This person is bad, this person is that. They begin to push that narrative so that once the whole world buys into it, bam. Once they buy into it, they'll say, yes, it's a bad man, hang him. That's it. Before you know it, the person is unalived. But we don't want that. Africa must unite. Africa must come together and make it tough for all these Westerners, for all these West to come in here to cause problem. We don't need to give them a chance at all. You know why? We know who we are. Like the songwriter Timida Kolo in Nigeria says, we are all we have to defend our land. We believe in our nation and we will always get there. We believe that our future will be great. That's the kind of spirit we should have. So I am so glad that Putin went all out to ensure that Ibrahim Traore gets the security he needs. He went all out to ensure that Ibrahim Traore there was no issue at all. Yes, he went all out. And I'm super happy that even other African countries, people that have sense, are supporting Ibrahim Traore. In those days, when somebody, comes into power with coup, you understand, they will always want to find a way to unalive the person. But in this case, Ibrahim Traore came and started doing things to work. A lot of people, even in Nigeria, praised Ibrahim Traore. If you keep Ibrahim Traore here and bring other African leaders, they'll pick him over In fact, some people have said that let other African leaders learn from Ibrahim Traore. And some of them are not happy with such statements. And that's why they are supporting the West to do him something. But God knows, this Ibrahim Traore will finish his tenure. he will exit and he will still be alive. Nobody is going to unalive him. And the fact that he's very, very strong and he has a good will to ensure that he makes Burkina Faso very okay in wherever they are. Thank you guys for watching. I see you.